Good morning, guys. How's it going? This is Coach Zeke here. Again, warming up the car. It's very snowy out there, very cold. And I wanted to take this couple of minutes real quick to talk about a subject that I always have found very close to home, because I always had a very significant difference of opinion with a lot of people. A lot of people agree with me, but a lot of people don't. Which is training under pressure. When you hire somebody, you have your new hire and you're going to train them, what do? Do you teach under pressure? Do you throw that person in the fire, and if they survive, then they're good? If not, then they weren't made for it and too bad? Or do you first teach in the right environment and then you trial by fire? Okay? So basically, my philosophy when it comes to training is, I think there should be the proper environment for training. So you don't put somebody into the fight or flight situation. You allow the proper environment for training. You teach everything you need to teach. Once you made sure that you passed that knowledge correctly, your coaching was effective, and that person effectively learned what they needed to learn, then you throw them in the fire and you get that trial by fire and see how they handle under pressure. But it's very weird how people will throw a new hire under pressure without teaching them the ropes first. And then I think, how can that person even perform when you put them into a fight or flight situation? You put them under pressure when they haven't learned the ropes yet, so they don't know how to do. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to do it. So then, what are you expecting that performance to be like? You know what I mean? How can that employee, the new employee that just got here, hasn't learned, how could they possibly perform at the level that you are wanting them to perform, and you're judging them on that level of performance when they still don't know how you operate as a company? You know what I mean? So it is my belief that first you got to allow that training. Training needs to be methodical. It needs to be methodical. You want to keep employees, then your training procedures, your training process needs to be methodical. It needs to be precise. The knowledge needs to be exactly what they need in the right order. Then you allow that person to learn that knowledge, to learn all that knowledge in the right amount of time with the proper environment for learning. And then after that, after you know that you did everything you could to provide a proper learning environment, then you test that person. Okay, I agree with that method, and I think that's the way employees should be trained when they're new. Teach them the ropes, make sure they learned, then trial them. Okay, then judge their knowledge, rather than just from the get-go, here you go, good luck. Okay. So anyway, that's the thought that I had this morning, and I was trying to think of the ways that I've been training in several jobs, and the way that I've provided training. And a lot of times in my 20s, I was guilty of that. I was guilty of saying, you know what, I need to test this person, because if this person doesn't perform under pressure right away, then they're not ever going to be able to perform under pressure. And now I think that's not true. That's not true. A person might not be able to perform under pressure because you really haven't taught them how you do things. The moment you teach them how to do things, they're going to work under pressure like that. So now my approach is different. My approach is teach first. Provide the proper environment for learning. Once you make sure that your coaching has been effective, that you as a teacher have been effective, then you can test that person in what they have learned. Anyway, let me know if you agree with this or not. I would love to hear your thoughts. And I don't think my car is warm yet, but I'm running out of time. I like to keep these videos 5 minutes or less, guys. So I hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe out there. I know there's a lot of places that it's snowy. Washington, stay safe. It's pretty nasty out here. You guys have a good day.